All right, this is notes 9-2, page 2. Reflect across x equals 1. Now, this is a little tricky for some people. Here's my y-axis, here's my x-axis, so this is a point 0, 0. So this is where x equals 1. Now, most people would want to draw the line going left and right because it says x, which is true, but that would be my x-axis then. So actually, your reflection line is a line that goes up and down for x equals 1, because everywhere on this line is where x will equal 1. So if I chose this point up here, I would have to come over 1, which is my x, and then go up 3. So again, as you can see, x equals 1. If I chose a point down here, I would have to come over 1 and then go down however many. So as you can see, x equals 1 on this line. So W here, I have to go 1, 2 places to get to W. So I'm going to go 2 past that. So W, this is W prime. G, I had to go 1, 2 to get to that point. So 1, 2 past it. So this is G prime. K is going to stay on the line because it's on the reflection line. And N, I had to go 1, 2, 3 past it. So I continue on 1, 2, 3 past that, and that's going to be N prime. So if I connect all the points now, I get this right here, and I shade it because that's my answer. So as you can see, that's the reflection of this shape right here. It's just, this is the line where it's reflected over. Next one, number 2, reflected where x across the x-axis. So here's my x-axis. I'm reflecting this across there. So it took me 1 to get to the reflection line. So 1, so this is L prime. P is going to stay where it's at because it's on the reflection line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is E prime right here. So if I come down here, come over there, and then come like that. That's your reflection, and that's my final answer. So shade it in. Next one. I have to reflect it over 2 lines now. So reflect it over y equals a -1. This is where y equals a -1. So again, I need to come across this way, because if I go up and down, then I'm actually doing the y-axis, not where y equals -1. So I had to go 1, 2, 3 to get to the line. So 1, 2, 3. That's E prime. And then I had to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's P prime. So from here to here, come to M, and come to M. Don't shade it because that's not your final answer. Then the next one I have to do what x is equal to 2. So here's 0, 0. So 1, 2. So a line, again, this will be a line that's straight up and down because this is where x equals 2. So it took me, looking at this one, it took me 1, 2 to get there. So 1, 2. And this took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to the line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to the line. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, here, and here, and here. And this shape looks like that shape, just further out, and shade it in. And there's my answer. This is P double prime. This is E double prime. And this is M double prime. Then the next one, reflect across x equals 1. And here's 0, 0. So here's 1. So this is a line where x equals 1. As you can see, this one and this one fall on J, and H fall on the reflection line. So there's nothing I can do with that one. So 1, 2 to get to that. 1, 2 to get to that one. So that's y prime. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be E prime. And then here, and then here, and here. And then you have to reflect it over the x-axis. Excuse me. So here's my x-axis. I'm reflecting this over that. So it took me 1 to get to the line. So 1. It took me 1 to get to the line. So 1. Everything in between. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that goes to that. That goes to that. And that goes to that. And here's my final answer. Shade that.